everybody's door. Isn't life funny? Isn't life stressful, confusing? Doesn't life just make you want to pull your hair out? Yeah, it does, right? If you have kids or you have family members or if you just have life in general. Every second of every moment of opportunity to you, for you or to you, will make sense one day. When we look at the moments of life, do we look at them in a negative perspective of etc.? Yes, we do. Because negative is what you do has been going through a situation. I give her hell of good props. She's strong willed, she's hard headed, but she comes down as she's getting older with a little bit more wisdom and understanding in this world. Me, I'm a hot headed guy, protective grizzly bear factor. She keeps calm in the moments where I would not. In this speech, I want to talk about three things: change your perspective, what's going to make you stronger, and the points of obvious. Let's get started. Change your perspective. Like I said, I'm a hothead. When things go wrong, I want stuff done now. Boom. Let's get on and let's stop screwing around. Let's get straight to the point. Let's take care of the problem. It's a typical male problem. We don't want to wait. We don't want to, oh, well, let's just think it out. No. Most guys are straight. Knock it out, get it out the way, right? At least me. Whether that be good or bad, we want to either get straight to the excitement parts of life, or if it's bad, we want to get through it as fast as we can, put our heads down and just keep grinding. Sometimes you need to step back. I would say I like to get them taken care of. That either can be a good thing, seeing through the different life lenses. Now, in this situation or in a situation of this medical field, so she's able to navigate these rough waters as smooth as Jesus. I'm gonna run straight in bullheaded. We're going for a swim. I don't care. We'll swim across the whole lake. But it's good to sometimes understand where people or what people are doing, because if you don't see the whole picture, sometimes you'll run straight past the points of life. You need to step back, take a breath of fresh air. You find yourselves within these moments of changing your perspective, what you need to grow on, what you need to navigate, and how you need to look and lead with your life. Most people, when stressful things happen or eventful things happen, what do? They panic. Sometimes panicking isn't the key to succeed in what you really need to do and who you really need to be. Sometimes taking a different point of view is what you need to do. 2, making you stronger. Everything that you do in this world will make you grow, whether you want to believe it or not. Everything you go through, hardships, hard times, struggles, it will define your truth within your life. You don't have a choice. You either A, you're going to let it control you, or you're going to control it. Now, there's some things you need to let happen, yes, but there's some things that you need to take control of and make yourself stronger within those moments of growth. You need to find your weakness and make them your strength. Me, I used to hate speaking in front of people, having general conversations. Now I thrive on it. I love talking to people. You want to know why I love talking to people? Because when you talk to people, you will have growth. You will grow in one way or another. How you doing, Brenda? You will grow in one way or another. If you're not growing, you're dying. And if you're not trying, so you have to be able to grow, to develop, to move, to navigate these rough seas of this world. You have to be able to grow. You cannot quit. You cannot give up on yourself. The harder it is, the harder you need to fight. You need to fight for life in what is right. True that, Brenda. Um, dying or quitting is not an option. The biggest thing is you have to see that. You have to go through that. Point three here. Pointing out the obvious. Go through, and what we see is all from a different perspective of lenses. Your sight, your moments are different because I have walked a different path, a different avenue than you. Me, I don't like going into hospitals. But will I go into hospitals? All the time. Because when I grew up, I had a hard time being in the hospital because I was in them so much. You have got to take control, or you have got to let God take control of your life. Now, before I had all my surgeries or in and out of hospitals, I didn't know God. Now it's different. Now, me going into a hospital is not a fear thing, it's a strength thing. It's overcoming things and helping people navigate these rough things in life. Right? Do what you know. So, pointing out the obvious, we're all gifted with certain gifts in life. Like me, I love to protect people. I'm very, I guess, visual or observant, if you will. I see things if I'm focused on them. If I'm in my mode of protecting, normally not much gets by me. And I do what I'm gifted with. Thank you. I don't know how I'm brave, but I'm here. That's all I can say. Thank you. I appreciate it. The bravery of life, or the strengths of life, sorry, uh, they come out. Like my sister, she is amazing at what she does, and things happen naturally. My dad, take a look around. We're all given a gift in life. It's what we do with it and what we know is right. Lean on your supporters. Now, I hope your supporters are your family members, your close friends. I hope they're there for you. Now, you're going to find things that, like I said, knowing you, they're going to know what you're strong at. I hope. Because hopefully you have a conversation with them. Like me, when something goes wrong, I typically call my mentors. I'm not trying to be mean towards my family. If something goes wrong, I normally call someone in the church. This is what I do first is I go to God and I let God take control of it. I call somebody and we pray over it and we take care of it, and then I go amongst and take a different plan of action with other people. Have a good night. And you have got to have supporters in a positive way, because life's never gonna just be great, fun, cheery. You gotta have people that help pick you up, support you, carry you, and make you move through this thing called life. You can get wisdom, knowledge, just like today's quote is, your hesitation will your hesitation your hesitation with will or your hesitation with will be your meditation, not forsaken for which you are awakened. The potential within inside of what you go through and you lean on other people will come out. You need to cry out for insight and ask for understandings. Proverbs 2:3. Where I'm going at within this in the moments of life is, I think I've done probably several different moments of life, is when life happens, let it happen. When things go wrong, lean to God. The situation that my family member is going through hopefully is over. There's a brighter perspective, right? And one thing that I told them was, sometimes you just got to give it to God. You have done all your parts. You have written things down. You have done things. You have investigated. You have studied. You have done everything. You have read. You have, like I said, done everything you can do. Now you got to pray and let it go away. Obviously, you need to pick it up every day, but you can't control the uncontrollable, the unforeseen. There's only one thing that can do that, and that's God. Hopefully that helps people when they're going through a hard time, a hard moment of life. This is Will with Adversity's Door. You guys have a great week and a weekend. Be blessed. Remember, you take a breath of fresh air, or if you take a breath of fresh air, stay strong out there. Good night.